Hello! We are on the second Scottish small bore, and there's rakes of bikes with us, so we're just taking it easy to allow everyone to catch up. We're trying the second man drop-off system after losing half the crew last year, so we'll see how it goes. With the keep in mind there's Honda 90s, so we're going slow. So this time we're heading to Newcastleton. I'm hoping we've not lost anybody. We've had one rain shower. It's going good. Quite a lot of people turned up again. I keep on worrying about holding up the traffic, but they've lowered the speed limit down here to 50 mile an hour. So everyone's going to be slow anyway. So this should be a good road further in. I'm hoping people enjoy it. Today we're following some of the roads I've done on the Scottish Backroad series. So I'm hoping folk maybe recognise it and go, oh aye, we did this. There's a few that I actually might make a video today if I can. Maybe I should just concentrate on one thing at a time though. Yeah, I'll just concentrate on the run. I don't want to make an arse of things because I'm not looking at road signs or whatever, because I've only ridden this route once. There's people on the run that have got a map that probably now know it better than me. I'm notorious for getting lost. There's a few really nice old bikes turned up. Guys on a Super 10. There's a DT, I think it was. Trailie, and there was a nice, I think it's an XL250. Nice old classics. I want to do a classic run as well. The small bore is for every bike, but obviously small bore is for little bikes. But I'd like to do a classic run as well. Although sort of Dennis has that covered with the Classic Bike Club. I'd still like to do one. So this will be the moment of truth just along here. We're nearly at Selkirk. This is where we find out if the system's worked and we've not lost anybody. Oh, fuck. I hope it's worked. And that's Selkirk. So we're stopping at the top of that hill. That's where the petrol station is. So all seems to be working. We never lost anyone. Pace seems okay. It's all good. A couple of showers, but that's not too bad. It's been fine. This headwind's a killer. Jesus. Nightmare. A heavy shower. This was all forecast light, so... And look, you can see through the other side, it's not too bad. But it's never the best riding along in the piss and rain. I mean, check... Jeez, check how many police cars they've got. People say the people from Hoyk are good at two things, and they both begin with F. And it's not fixtures and fittings, that's for sure. And now this is the back road to Newcastleton. It's covered in jobbies because it was the riding of the marches today, I think. So a bunch of folk ride their horses through Hoyk, and there's jobbies everywhere. Big piles of shite, or as BMW call it, 1300 GS Adventures. I hope folk like this one because this is a cracker. This next bit, the bit from here to Newcastleton and Newcastleton to Jedburgh, it's nice. It's a good spin. Hope it stays. Hope it brightens up for us as well. Fingers crossed. Little piglets. Poor wee guys. At least they're outside. I'm tempted to go and steal one, take it home. what I'm going to have to do is try and get some footage from some of the other guys, because you can't really see anything. Like, there's a huge group of bikes and I'm at the front, and there's only like, there's a little bit of gap because of the pace of each other's bikes. Some of the C90s are a bit slower than the monkeys. We've got a couple of big bikes here as well, some nice old classics and stuff. So the best footage is probably for people at the back. I'm sure Bruce will be making a video, hopefully Pez will be too, so I'll be able to put links to their channels up. By a few beers and a Chinese at my house last night, the run today and a night out in North Berwick this evening. Looking forward to it. And look, the roads are dry. Oh, oh. The cafe we're using is just down here. I think it's called the Olive Tree. I'm on. It's Puncture Pez.
Shush! Don't call me that. People think I'm jinxed or something.
Where is he?
Oh, he's just gone to go get some. He's gone to see a water and then.
Expensive, the other one though.
That's £7.50 for a massive roll and coffee.
Look, he's got. Wait, before you pinch the tube, why not put some air in it? So, we had a nice lunch break there at the Olive Tree, and now we're heading up to Jedburgh. This is a great bit of road as well. And we've got a tailwind now. It's so much more relaxing, not battering into the wind. There was a nice friendly guy who came up to us, and this is no word of a lie. Me and Pez were sitting doing, well, just waiting for Tim to do his tyre. This guy comes up to us and says, the first thing he says wasn't hello or nice day or anything like that. He was like, if any of you's got a funeral planned. I was like, what? Have any of you's got a funeral planned? I was like, not. And lots of bikers get killed, you know. I was like, fucking hell, mate. That's a cheery thought. Richie's went on ahead, so he should be just here. There he is. Done man him. He's done he did 120 miles or something before the small bore run. He'll do 150 on it, and then he'll have another 100 miles home. Does some serious miles. I think his biggest day in his monkey so far, I think he went up to Glencoe and back from his place, so it was like 680 mile or something. Arse like an old shoe. Weather looks to have picked up as well, which is dynamite. In the old video, when I said if you lower the speed limit to 50, all that'll happen is people will drive along at 30. Here we go, 30 mile an hour we're now doing. If it was a 60, they'd be doing 40. Fucking say arse. No worries.
Most take the piss because it's short, you see, so that's ideal size.
Have a sit if you want.
Is that right?
Aye, aye.
He's got his fucking legs over the bars when he's right hit.
Tell you, the seat feels comfy for the first bit, like.
For the first
But
mile.
see after, well, I've had it up to Shetland. You know the Simmer Dim Rally.
Aye.
I had it up to that,
Yeah.
and for the first 100 miles it's all right, but then after that it's fucking so does anything, like.
Aye. ABS. Is that the plastic?
No,
Plastic
fucking really best. That's a genuine Yoshimura exhaust and all.
Aye.
Tim has a puncture, but he's saying, look, just you carry on, and him and Pez are going to try and fix it. So, well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they get sorted. But we're currently heading to Kelso. So we'll go through Kelso and we'll stop at Hume Castle, and then it's just basically the Lammies. Check it out, it's pretty impressive. Wonder what it was like back in the day, you know, like folk were there, folk were sitting in their castle, it would be obviously pitch black, there's no streetlights now, and away in the distance you see these fucking torches approaching, these little glows. Some folk coming to chore your harvest. Doesn't sound very good. So I spoke to Pez and Tim. Tim's bike won't start. Puncture's fixed, but the bike won't start. A bit of a nightmare for them. So Max is off to get Tim in the van. I don't know what we'll be doing. My plan is still to try and get to the pub. Max doesn't want to stay out late, so it makes sense for him to drive, and the rest of us to stay out late. There's Trinlock Cairns. You won't be able to see on the camera. I cycled up there in the winter time. It's pretty cool. It's Baltic though. Holy shit! That boy's van stunk a ganj, big time. Wait just now. Oh, they're there, look. Loads and loads of them. That's mental. Well, it was very nearly perfect, but it all went wrong at the last minute. We had 3 more breakdowns. Got lost. But I think everyone knows roughly where they're going, so that's not the end of the world. We've got a plan to get everyone to the pub. Should be good. Look how good the Bass Rock looks. That's pretty cool. So we're here. A nearly successful small bore run.
I don't know if this is recording or not, I've no idea. Hi, Mike. Thanks for the accommodation. The ride out was alright until Marcus failed to stay at the post, I guess. And a couple didn't want to start, but other than that, it's been an alright weekend. So, yeah. I'm going to bed now. So don't come back too drunk in the morning. In a bit. Bye.